Thank you. Hello. How are we this evening? We are back in it with the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I will flash the content warning up on the screen so you can see it. Yeah. So don't. If any of these things trigger you, maybe this isn't the stream. Yeah. But we're going to be continuing from here. I think we are about at the halfway point. Oh wait, no, I want to do this one. I'm gonna dispel some of my older cards. I'm gonna keep this one. Dispel that one. No, I'll dispel the old cards. Like my first 4. Because the other ones are a little bit more complicated. I've never even pulled that one. Okay. Let's go make some cards. Let's see what we have. Nation support, justice, sabotage, introspection, temptation. Okay. Let's see if we can get some stuff that might be a little bit different. And then I think these ones. I think that would be cute. Let's make something cute. On the boat. And then maybe some feathers in the water. Don't hate it. The Harbinger, a tide of salt and melancholy. The unique beauty of the avian accesses untapped emotion, impish and mischievous. They lure misadventures. The red flames from a candle lead to disgusting discoveries. Communication, peace, judgment, test, yearning, passion, rejection, bad omen. Oh, ancient eye of former leader, allow me to pierce through the fabric of the magic. I desire to know more. Understanding the complexity of a herd of beating hearts. Valuation, the vigilance of 1,000 eyes, judging your every move. Passion, unhinged thirst, true friendship. Bad omen, being eluded by what you yearn for. I actually might see if I have the meanings of all my decks. That might be a good thing to have. Realization to fulfill one's cravings. Temptation, the sweet scent of corruption. Backing from your peers, the cornerstone of success. Retribution, fate enforced by a collective. Temptation, the sweet scent of corruption. Bad omen, being eluded by what you yearn for. A powerful direction. The presence of necessity to inspire. The birth of a rival. The breeding of calamity. Unspoken words of meditation to be alone. A compass for explorers. The pleasure of discoveries. The virtue of piety. The recipe for wellness. The echo of authority. The will of the community. Sabotage, a broken will. The echo of authority. The will of the community. The birth of a rival. The breeding of calamity. A powerful direction. The presence necessary to inspire. And then this one is everything. What else shall we make? Let's do the bartender. A lot of water. I want something that's not water. I'm thinking guns. Oh, it kind of makes sense for him to have it. And then I just make it magic. And then maybe some bottles. Fortuna, are you listening? Look into their souls, witness to many kinds of love. The bartender can bring a channel hidden feelings. Cross paths with the haunted soul can predict calamity. The rifle is loaded with angst. Communication and peace, judgment test yearning. Understanding the complexity of a herd of beating hearts, evaluation, the vigilance of 1,000 eyes, passion, unhinged trust, true friendship, bad omen. Let's make another one. Let's do something with earth. Want something with like water, I think. Or air. What's with that one? Iron Golem support the card Eternity, turning an angst into fuel. Establish a dialogue with your intrusive thoughts. The Minister of Secrets veils the inner truths of your heart. I don't have enough energy. I need some water. Fortuna. Not cool. I had to learn you can't get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you are aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk, Patrice. That's my sister, isn't it? An inquiry into values. Things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about your age, about the age of little Michael here, I was already working. What did you do, Grandma? I spent most of my childhood helping my mum sew work clothes for the farmers. I wish I had a job already. I hate school and my allowance is miserable. You make more fun from your allowance than I made from sewing. Make more from your allowance than I made from sewing any clothes. I got paid 30 cents a piece. What? Then why did you even bother? I had to help my mom. She was paid $2 a piece. But during those times it was enough for us to get by. Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma? I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. And the sound effects. Oh wait, I didn't hit apply. Oh, that was just for that. Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma? I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home. Did your dad explain it to you? I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war. Back in Spain. He didn't have time to teach me music, besides how to use a knife and how to cook, paella. I love Grandma's yellow rice. You sure do, beautiful. I'll make you paella tomorrow. What do you say? Yes. Yes, yes. Why did you come to America, Yaya? First of all, this is not America. These are the United States. Okay, why did you come to the US? A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and your auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. Then we moved to the US. What are fascists? Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks different from them. Or simply is different. Are there any fascists in the US? Too many, I'd say. Too many right now. Oh no, Grandma, what are we gonna do? Don't worry about it. I'll protect you all. Yeah, tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna. You know, this is the perfect place for it. Since it was on this very beach I saw your aunt for the last time. It was here where she died? I've told you 1,000 times, your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars. Come on, Yaya, I'm old enough for that. Enough already. But it's true. We drove here on a beautiful summer night. Just the two of us and our friend Eva. I love Eva, she gives me candy. Yes. Eva's always been a sweetheart. Fortuna made a delicious pizza, and we opened a nice bottle of grape juice. Wine. Yes, wine, Mary Fortuna. I want wine. That night, it was a beautiful meteor shower. So the three of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy. She wasn't happy. She had a good life here, but she needed more. Your auntie is magical. She always had special powers. Some tea. But this world wasn't ready for all she had to give. Out of the blue, she said, I want to be a witch. I'm scared. Shh, Michael. It's alright, she's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. The stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. She walked until she disappeared into the water. She drowned then. No, she went to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown. She's in a magical place now, watching over us. Why doesn't she come to visit? That I don't know, sweetheart. Hello, Fortuna. Oh no, you're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning on telling me you could accept visitors? Things have been complicated. This is a pattern. I don't know why you keep pushing me away when things get complicated. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? Patrice, come on. I've explained this to you too many times already. You're in. It's just that I don't like being saved. You're always too quick to make my problems your own. I want you to be my friend, not my mom. And not even mom intruded as much as you do. Oh, I know. Who do you think changed your diapers and took you to school? Not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Why don't we skip the part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's Juliet doing? You still together? No. That had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. What happened? She went and joined the Arbitrage Office willingly. Can you believe it? What? Why did she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies. All that freedom, the disconnected, directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time. But I'm not the kind to become anyone's conductor. She was fine whenever she was busy, but every time she needed my space. But every time I needed my space, she had her episodes of anxiety and depression. She knew she was hurting both of us, so in the end, her solution was to forego her freedom. From what she told me in her letters, becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. Existential dread is a widespread disease amongst witches. The irony of immortality. How's work? Oh, keeping up with the thrilling life of the activists. Why don't you switch jobs if you find it so dull? No, I mean it. At first, I took it because I needed to come to terms with the new reality you dragged me into. But now I'm hooked. Occult sciences, actual occult, not Earth's esotericism. And it's so stimulating. Feels like picking reality apart. Like I'm on the verge of a scientific breakthrough every day. I'm this close to start writing my own treaties. I'm eager to blow some witches' minds with the reframing of the occult I'm thinking about. Oh, it sounds exciting, alright? Will you read it? Of course, you don't even have to ask. Well, you don't read a single novel of mine back. You didn't read a single novel of mine back when we were mortals. Ah, I'm not interested in lesbian pulp novels as I am the occult stuff. Fair enough, I guess. Oh. Hello! Welcome in! Hello, everyone! Welcome, welcome! Welcome, Raiders! Hello! How are you? I am the Half-Elven Scholar. You can call me Elfie or Nina or whatever suits you. I'm doing well. We are playing, let me know if the music is too loud. It just got very intense. We are playing the Cosmic Witch Sisterhood. Thank you so much for the follow. Pre-warning, there are some darker themes here. Themes of, actually, can I get it up? No, I can't. And I don't want to exit to title because it doesn't have a save. It's an auto save thing. Primarily if themes of suicide, self-harm, suicidal ideation are triggering for you. It is of no offense if you need to go. It is better for you to take care of yourself. Likewise, if you need to raid and run because you've got to go have something to eat, get some water, need to go to bed, by all means, it is better to take care of yourself than be here. What were you guys playing? There was a whole list of them on the, starting page, and I can never remember all of them. But I know for a fact that suicidal ideation is a thing, because I didn't look at the triggers when I started the game, and it hit me in the face. You were doing art. That's exciting. Oh, that's exciting. You've got your 2.0 debut. That's great. I love that for you. To catch everybody new up with this game, we are playing as Fortuna here. And she is a witch who has been in isolation. She was exiled from her coven. She has recently gained some freedom back, so she contacted the witch police. Of course, head out and take care of yourself. She contacted the witch police, who would review her case, and she's been given a little bit of leg room where she can have visitors come in, because it was decided that her sentence was too rough. And now the person that sentenced her is dead, and the situation of her case is up in the air. Oh, okay, I will have some of my tea in a moment. The case of her case has been put up in the air and will be decided by whoever is gonna... We got all of the things being redeemed. By whoever is going to succeed the lost leader of the coven. There's my hydrate. I'm sitting pretty straight. I'll have a stretch. This is Patrice. This is Fortuna's older sister from when she was alive. Or not when she was alive, before she became a witch. So in this universe, witches ascend into the heavens and live in space. Um, and this is the first time they've seen each other in 200 years. I think that's everything. Oh, also, there's witch politics going on. Our two best friends are trying to become the leader of the coven. Oh, extra trigger warning, cannibalism. There's currently a debate on whether or not they should eat someone. So, I don't know if that's going to come up again, but it's a thing. Are you still checking on your descendants? Nah, I got bored of that a couple generations ago. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Essentially the debate is, do you eat her or do you cut her up into little bits and spread her across the cosmos so that her power can be taken in by other witches? Side note, all witches in this game have to be women, right? No men. Which was really interesting because in the last chapter, we actually saw what that meant for the trans experience. In that somebody who was still in the closet ascended into witchdom, and we got to help them work out what their identity was now that they were a witch. Which was interesting. Yeah, she was fucking hot. She became the Peppermancer. I want to kiss many of the women in this game, including this one. Not as Fortuna. Fortuna should not kiss. No, that's not what I mean. But I, the half-elven scholar, would like to kiss Patrice. It was important to me to veil over Maria, Fortuna, Eric, Michael, the rest. And I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children. What had become of them all. I don't know. And the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. But at some point, it lost all its meaning and just became voyeurism. Witnessing strangers go about their lives. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. I know you too well. Prick. What about you? What have you done with this time? What are you implying? Oh, side note that I forgot. Fortuna made a deal with an ancient behemoth, which is illegal. You'll see him later. Something embarrassing, dangerous, illegal, I'm sure. Do I trust my sister? I haven't trusted either of my friends. I trusted Greeth because Greeth was going through the same thing. I want Fortuna to kiss Greeth, by the way. I know you guys have... If you haven't been here before, you've got no... idea who Greeth is. Greeth is hot. It's been a good game so far. I think I trust my sister. I think of everyone, I trust her. Aramar, show yourself. Holy fuck, Fortuna. A motherfucking behemoth? Pleased to meet you, Patrice. And it talks. What do you mean it talks? We behemoth fucking invented language. I love him. He's so sassy. And I'm not an it. Please refer to me as a he. What have you done, Fortuna? I did what I had to survive. Survive? This will get you executed. Erased from the cosmos. I was living death anyway. 200 years on this rock is worse than oblivion, Patrice. Who could blame you, really? Fucking Adana. We have to use the elections as an opportunity to save your ass. I can start calling in some favors. See if we can get you in the running. Patrice. What? You're doing it again. Stop. This is my mess. I can handle it. You can't handle shit. Look at the situation you've gotten yourself into. I've been a witch for decades longer than you. I don't need your lessons. You may have been my big sister back on Earth, but not anymore. In fact, you're the little sister now. Know your place. What did you say, you ungrateful piece of shit? You heard me. It's my turn to protect you. Just by collaborating with me on this behemoth issue, you could be punished too. The cauldron currently has a potion in it that I can use to dispel the cards that I've made and get the resources back. We only just unlocked that. A really cool mummy lady came and gave me a thing. It's called Entropy. I didn't even tell my best friends. That's why I didn't want to get you involved. A fucking nerve. I don't need your help. The sooner you get that into your head, the better. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I did not turn you into a witch. You were destined to become one. How many times do I have to go over this? I just read the cards. Wait. What? Oh my god. Fortuna! So Fortuna has realized that her magical witch power isn't actually divination. She gets to decide what the future is. Like, if she does a reading and she says something's gonna happen, it's gonna fucking happen. And she had that power even when she was a human. So that's what she's realizing. It was her fault that Patrice became a witch. Are you okay? I did turn you into a witch. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Patrice. What are you on about? What, you're sorry now? What's going on? Oh shit. Your bone cancer. Oh shit. Oh my fucking life. Fortuna, easy. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. What is going on? I'm not a reader. I'm a writer. What the hell does that mean? Adana's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future, I'm deciding it. Forging what's ahead. I killed you. Whoa, slow down. First of all, we were kids, so you're not responsible for my fate, no matter the forces behind it. I gave you fucking cancer. Hey, shut it. I had a great life. If not the cancer, it would have been a truck, or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I did not hold you accountable for any of that. Still, I'm so sorry. And then, you're right. You've always been right. I turned you into a witch. I couldn't bear you dying, and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that. Not that I hate it, being a witch is being a witch. It beats eternal slumber. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back in your life so bad you pulled me out of death's embrace. Now own it. This is too much, Patrice. I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen, I see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum. But we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't fucking overpowered and exploiting her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch, so what? Use your powers, do good or whatever. I don't know, Patrice. Mac is my cat. I actually recently got a second cat. Her name is Willow, but she is currently in lockdown, so she can't come get a treat. Mac can come to the desk and get a treat. He's a ginger cat. He's all of my emotes currently. Moreover, I believe you should act on it. Like that spider guy that Ava liked. There are actually pictures of them on my Discord. I'll put it in the... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Just if anybody wants to see pictures of my cats, there are pictures in my Discord. Yeah, so chill. So chill. He didn't try and attack her today. We've been doing the, slow introduction thing, so I've let them, wander the house supervised, and he, chased her and swatted at her today, and I'm like, nah, you're isolated again. So we're back to not being in the same room. But her meow and her hiss are so quiet that it's so hard for me to, hear when she's uncomfortable. She is a cute little lady, though. Having great power and not using it is irresponsible. Yeah, she opens her mouth like she's meowing and then no voice comes out. It doesn't go like that. No, well, you get me. But where do I draw the line? Case by case. I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards to me, come on. Really? What about? Read into my end. What? No. Come on, we've all got an expiry date, even witches. Write me a beautiful death. Patrice. You know, being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was mortal. It's weird, but I miss that powerful dread. Please, what you know. Grant me the illumination once more. Alright. I love you, Patrice. I love you too. Here's the thing. We already read our friends' fortunes when they came and visited us before we realized what the fuck was going on, and we've already foretold the death of one of our friends. We already told Dahlia she's gonna die. And now we're here again. Let me tell you, this is the last time you make me read into your end. You get reincarnated or whatever. You deal with the pain of being alive like the rest of us. Deal. Wait. How does this new deck of yours work? For you, it's gonna be the same. Mechanically speaking, it's just like tarot. But I crafted the deck myself, capturing arcana inside cards. So I can fine-tune my style of divination and don't need to depend on the classic Taro symbol. Wow, cool. Okay, show me what you've got. Oh, one of the new ones. Yeah, she got a tiny little squeak, and she hisses just as quietly. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy, your essence scattered throughout hundreds of lovers. You will turn yourself into a gemstone trinket to veil over your favorite student. You will fall in love with a mortal poet and forsake your powers to be able to live and age next to them. You will get to witness the end of the universe and perish along with whoever remains to experience the end of it. You will ascend one more time. You'll become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelation. Nah, we're either doing the orgy one or we're doing the end of the universe one. That's just the wild one. Nah, she's not becoming a goddess. She doesn't want to be a witch. I think end of the universe. So you've basically cursed me with eternal life. Not quite. The universe will eventually end. That is an eternity, even by witch standards. Well, excuse me for wishing you a long existence. May I die of boredom before fulfilling your prophecy. Let me tell you. But I guess that watching reality come to an end may be quite an experience. Can't wait. Bleak. So, what do you think of my new deck? It's pretty cool, yeah? I was a bit fed up with Taro, to be honest. Yeah, me too, now that I think about it. I know, but it feels accurate to what Fortuna's going through right now. Like, because you gotta remember, she foretold the fact that her sister was gonna have bone cancer, right? And then her sister had cancer. So she probably would curse her sister with eternal life. It'll take more time to get bored of these cards since I can keep producing new ones. The illustrations, do you make them yourself? They're pretty cool. I compose them with existing arcana, but they leave a lot of room for creativity. I don't know, it's fun. Happy to hear you're having a good time. Okay, we've dealt with my own demise. When do you say we focus on avoiding yours now? Here we go again. Fine. What do you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. No! I'm dead serious. When I learned Adana died and the Coven needed a new leader, I automatically thought of you. Since your divination makes you the perfect candidate. That's why it pissed me off. Actually discovered that you could receive visitors this late. We've already lost a lot of time that could have been put into preparing your campaign. I'm sorry about that, but clairvoyance isn't the only requirement. We discovered I'm not a reader, but a writer. Dahlia and Jasmine are already running. So? They call dibs on the seat or what? Things will get too tense if I decide to run now. You'll have to deal with it. For God's sake, we're all centuries old. I expect damned a certain degree of maturity from us all. I don't exactly, you have exactly the same right to run for leader. That's fine and all, but I already told Dahlia I'd help her become the next leader. What a pity. Let's hope she takes it well when you tell her you're running for leader. Oh, now I gotta make a choice. I don't think Fortuna wants to be leader. I don't want to be leader. Come on, Fortuna. You want to make me beg? It's not a matter of begging. Running a coven requires more than manipulating the fates. I'm not ready for that. But you are. You're sensitive and smart, plus you can scry what's ahead. Well, write what's ahead, whatever. I'll help you with the bureaucracy. We'll be fine. No, I'll stick to my word. I'm helping Dahlia. A waste. But I won't force your hand. We can still do a lot of good. The future leader has you as an advisor. Let's invite Dahlia and see how we can help her campaign. I'm gonna go do some scouting. I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscape. Then we can review the hottest topics with the team. Okay. This is all moving so fast. Don't worry. I'll make it easy for you. See you in a bit. Get your deck in order. Relax a bit. Talk to your friends. And we'll set everything in motion when I come back. Understood. See you later. Bye. What a bossy sister. Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. Well, I'd say Patrice adores me in her own way. She just has a tough way of expressing love. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. Shut up. So, she's getting real. Are you excited? It's not a behemoth. This is child's play. This promises to be a fun ride, I see. Okay then, what do you need me to do? What do you mean? For example, you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine to let them hear about your final stance? Just Jasmine. I don't want to humiliate her in front of Dahlia. She's as sweet as she is proud. As a courtesy, I want to let her digest that her best friends are both running against her. I'd recommend you don't pull up any punches from now on. Since you're up against her, don't you think that it's in our best interest to undermine her morale before the race? No, I'm not gonna stoop that low. It's your call. But I warn you, don't expect as much sportsmanship from your rivals. You don't know them. I'm sure they'd do the same for me. Suit yourself. I'm glad you let Patrice know about me. You don't have to worry, she's loyal. Oh, I'm not worried. On the contrary, I'm eager to team up with her. Team up? Come on. You have a behemoth on your side, and you were planning on not using me during the campaign? Just let your sister know about my skills. I'm sure she'll put them to good use. I can spy on opponents, dig up dirt, spin the cosmic wheel a bit in our favor, you know. Oh. Okay, I guess that's a great resource. But don't you do anything without my approval? Oh, absolutely. May not look like it, but I'm a team player. Yeah, sure. I think I'm going to lay down for a bit. I need some rest before facing the mess I've gotten myself into. Talk to you later. You're flying a plane made of seashells and colored feathers. You land inside a frozen volcano and pick some rocks to install into your ship that make it fly faster. Then you race against the wind spirits and can't stop laughing. Back down, let's make some more cards. First, let's... Oh, I don't have enough energy still. Okay, don't make anything with water. But lots of fire. I want to do something with that. I hate to him, but I don't have enough energy. Let's do this one. Magical Post Office controls the flux of information. The dear folk are devoted enforcers of law and truth. The Arbitrer's book puts this revelation in front of many eyes. A hurricane of air energies will stir, lurk, and call the unexpected. Okay, let's deal with Jasmine. So much for inviting me to your home. Before all this chaos starts, let me know when is a good time. Thanks for coming, Jasmine. Always a pleasure. Getting used to the your new situation? You bet. In just a few weeks, I'm getting more social activity than I had before being exiled. That's good. You've got a lot of catching up to do with the Coven. Patrice came by the way. Oh yeah, how is she? I haven't seen her since you were exiled. Yeah, she's been busy with her work, you know. Always so driven. Her new thing is that she wants me to run for leader. Oh, and are you? Not exactly. We're teaming up with Dahlia. I'll become an advisor of sorts when she gets to rule the Coven. If she gets to rule the Coven, you mean? Yes, of course. I'm sorry. How did we end up in this situation? Couldn't we all just, I don't know, run together? our genders don't align too well. Of course, I understand. And I wouldn't change my program for anything. I truly believe I can make a change, make us all happier. And I don't doubt that. Just promise me we'll still be friends whatever happens. Always. Don't worry about that. I love you. I love you too. Well, I'd better start preparing then. I'm up against 3 of the most formidable witches I've ever known, after all. Good luck, Jasmine. Yeah, you too. Everything is set to go. Dahlia is ready. Get your shit in order, because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll come over to review Dahlia's program and campaign plan. Fortuna, let's rule this universe together. That's the spirit. Is this the winning team or what? Your energy has won us half the race already. Let's get right to it. How are you feeling, Fortuna? Focused. Good. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Jasmine? I met with her on my own to avoid any tense situations between the 3 of us. Yeah? How'd she take it? It was intense, but I believe we're fine. Really? Well, she said she loves me and wishes me luck. By all demons, she's ready for battle, I tell you. You think so? I love you. Good luck is Jasmine's signature. Veiled threat. Game is on. Well, in any case, it's good that you're gonna take pity on her. No, I respect Jasmine too much for that. She's going to be a worthy adversary. Okay. Do you want to take lead, Dahlia? I've got you. Let's do this. What's the plan? Let's go out there and spread the wonders of our program. Don't you think it'll be better to strategize a bit first? What is there left to plan? Everything? I'm more of the witch that works with her gut. It's alright. It's great asset to have in a leader is sharp instincts. But do you mind if I take care of the more boring analytical parts? Oh, okay. I understand. The floor is yours. I say we analyze our opponents first, then I'll interview you two to see where you stand on main issues. After that, we can review our program. Once we get something solid, we should schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date of the election hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock as of now. Does that sound? Smart, you're right. I'm ready. Good. First of all, to check we're all up to speed, Fortuna, did someone tell you about the 5 pillars? You know, judgment, law enforcement, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know. I know all about them. You can skip the explanation. Good, let's start dissecting our rivals then. Here's the intel I gathered on Jasmine. Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution circa 1800s. That puts her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the elders, and medieval and ancient witches, but not so alien as us contemporary witches with our world wars, TV, internet, and other global lucinities. I don't really know what those words either. Yeah, sorry. You're not even from Earth to begin with. Thing is, Jasmine gets along with us, but is also part of the last decent generation, according to the most conservative witches. Her politics are the liberal revision of Adana's, moving the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishments and responsibilities. That will maintain the status quo, but give more room for individual and personal enterprise, free from many duties and fear of failure. Well, how did you manage to get all that info in so little time? I'm an archivist, and all this is public domain. No sweat. Now focus. What her program to achieve is this. Judgment will be performed. Yeah, we've already. That's the sweetest candy of our program for the old lot. Osmond will work as a system. She hasn't specified how many. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera. Hasn't just specified how many yet, but should a witch accumulate enough warnings, she will be expelled from the coven. Way less radical than exile. The worst case scenario is freedom to start anew somewhere else. From an arc, she won't change a thing. Then the mortal affairs, Jasmine proposed a model of protection and guidance. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by the quorum of elders. Lastly, as for witch duty, she proposes a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that we should trust every sister will have the coven's interests in mind, and that there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. Now, of course, regarding the trending topic, Jasmine wants the coven to devour Adana's corpse, so we all become more powerful. Take a minute to interiorize Jasmine's program. Sure. You're impressed, Patrice. Some amazing work. Thank you. Now tell me, what do we do against this program? I trust that everyone will see how our program approach is far superior. And if not, we'll make up for it by showing spirit. I mean, spirit is important, yes. But we need some strategies to have the upper hand dialectically. Fortuna, any ideas? What do you think the best strategy to undermine Jasmine's program? These plans benefit the powerful and forsake novices. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the coven's opinion. But in the long run, we could gather the support of the young and weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. Might do the trick. Good. Now assess the candidate herself. Let's use our privileged info on Jasmine. What did you say Jasmine's strongest point? She can be extremely cunning. That's what I'm afraid of. You're right to be on guard, yeah. Fortuna? What did you say Jasmine's strongest point? She's a pillar of the community. She helps and provides for many people with her garden and has many contacts and friends. That sure puts her ahead in the race from the start. It'll be hard to win people's trust in Jasmine over our side. We need to undermine her capabilities as a leader and reinforce her status as a community provider so she stays like that rather than as a ruler. Now to her flaws. What do you say Jasmine's weakest point? Combat. She's not made for action. Well, I don't know if there will be a lot of opportunities during this campaign to show one's might, but yeah, duly noted. What would you say, Fortuna? What do you think Jasmine's weakest point? Her anxiety. She's stressed easily. Oh, that's really easy to exploit. Good. That's a flaw that will trigger almost automatically just by competing for leadership. But we can push her button so she loses focus and messes up. I feel so bad doing this. Toughen up, Fortuna. Her advisors will be doing the same about Dahlia, no doubt. Plus, there's an emergency. These are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Dahlia, focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push any ugly buttons. You're overthinking it. I've got this, team. Damn, you're cool. Shall we move on to What? Who the hell is Capressa? Alright, the old log is running for leader too. No one truly thinks she poses any threat to Dahlia and Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe that this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Tell me who she is, come on. Capressa, the historian witch. The eldest witch in our coven, she precedes even Adana. Capressa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity started writing. She has an infallible memory. All events are registered inside of her tree rings. We've worked together many times at the Coven's archives. It's a never-ending enterprise to register all her knowledge on paper. The thing is, she always played a secondary role in the Coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently Capressa isn't a fan of change and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia want to take the Coven. So, for the first time, she's running for leader. Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Adana left them. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Adana's corpse as some sort of oracle, to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods to set the direction of the Coven. Wow. Fuck Capressa. Fuck her indeed. Fuck her program, in any case. I know Capressa personally. She's very kind and helpful. But yes, no one wants the ghost of Adana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Capressa has this special, mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. But what I'm more afraid of is that depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the more conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Capressa. I see. As long as we don't underestimate Capressa and help and keep her in check, it all should be alright, I think. Actually, I believe it's good that she's running. From their point of view, that's the best case scenario for us. Okay. Here's my question. Are they functioning from a you cast your vote, whoever gets number one is where your vote is, or are they functioning from a preferential voting system? Because a preferential voting system is better. And I know that I may be biased because I'm Australian and we're like the only place in the world that does preferential voting. But if you look at it from a democracy point of view, the preferential voting system makes more sense, right? because it's a voting system that is based on, you know, you put your number one as your number one, and maybe they're a smaller party, right? And therefore, you then put your next best vote as number two, and so on and so forth. So that even if your number one party doesn't get the seat, your vote doesn't then just not get counted. It gets counted with the next party that you voted for, and the next party. Because if they're going with that system, having two conservative witches isn't, like, it doesn't change anything. If anything, Jasmine could end up with more votes because Capressa's votes might end up in her pool. But if we're going from a you get one vote, use it, and it doesn't matter what your second choice is, your first vote is it, then it's actually kind of good, because it means that the conservative voting base will be split, so they might not have enough votes to get the majority. Which I think Dahlia is about to say. Yeah, divide and conquer. If the conservative side is split between Capressa and Jasmine, we can easily emerge as the dominant force. As I said. So it looks like they're using, what's it called? It's like a singular vote system. I don't remember the actual term for it, rather than a preferential voting system. Which, really, the whole world should do a preferential voting system. I don't know why we don't do that. The experience of warrior, which is going to come in handy. We warrior witches aren't all about smashing things, you know? Need brains to take on the most challenging forces in the cosmos. You have my respect. Don't underestimate Dahlia, Patrice. I won't. Anyway, I think we really, we're ready to get into Dahlia's program now. Do you want to take 5? I'm good. Fortuna, you ready? Let's get this over with already. Alright, go ahead. Okay, hear this. Judgment by referendum. Enforcement, none. Fuck that. I say we go for amicable resolution. Not none. Fuck prohibitions. Let's invest in educating our sisters so that we're all aware of the risks and rewards. Mortal affairs, fuck mortals. What? Sorry, I got carried away with the fuck thing. I say we cut all ties with mortals. We are way too privileged to be messing with people's lives. Just leave them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Gotcha. Wish duties, magical texts. This is the true game changer. Have every member of the coven share a percentage of their magic output to a pool of resources for the benefits of the clan. That could be pretty powerful asset for the coven, yeah. And that's it. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? We forgot about the hottest topic, what to do with Adana's corpse. We scatter the shit out of that abomination for the leaders of a leader, of course. Witchhood is so precious. We should open the doors for more women to become witches. Gotcha. So, honest feedback? Of course, shoot. You're betting on the kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to work. Almost utopic, I must say. Why aim for less? I feel you, but our opponents are going to pick us apart. Better to stay ahead and do our own self-analysis. Gotcha. Wachina, what do you say the best strategy to counter Dahlia's stance? I suppose her naivety, horizontalism will make us slow and clumsy. Communism on Earth. Naivety. Her faith in good intentions is ridiculous. Yeah, that's probably what our rivals will go for. They'll be likely to say that the ideal community Dahlia wants to paint a picture of isn't reality. Let them try. I know I can inspire everyone to wish for an ideal community. I hope you're right. Let's change gears. What about strengths? Sorry, I'm moving my camera again because I'm not sure where to put it. I'm definitely the strongest candidate. Yeah, in what sense? In the literal one. Okay, good to know. Should I get to a battle royale? In all seriousness, it's hard to think about what one's own virtues. I know. But you know her well. What would you say Dahlia's strongest point? Overwhelming charisma, embodies the change of the winds, popular among her determination. Listen, I think her charisma and her confidence. Yeah, if this is a popularity contest, she has the upper hand. I'm sure our campaign will kick off with a lot of momentum. Our rivals can't hope to defeat us on the revolutionary grounds. They'll have to overplay their intelligence and mysticism to get a bite of Dahlia's cake. Anyway, what about weakness? What is Dahlia's most critical flaw? Impulsive, green, radical. She's impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. What? I'm kidding. They will likely try to provoke you during the debate. If you lose your cool, the Coven is sure to question your ability as a leader. I know. I'll be strong. Alright. We're all up to speed. What's the plan of this situation now? Should we go out there and start kicking political ass? Well, I say we take a moment to reevaluate our program. After all, this self-analysis, after the self-analysis, we might find some aspects that increase our chances. 1 second. I'm gonna put on some lip balm. My lips are so dry. Okay, what would you change? And before you even start, I'm not budging on the judgment system. Referendum is the way to go. Also, I'm extremely proud of the magical tax. Yeah, that's a very interesting one. Asking for a percentage of your magical output for each member of the Coven. They'll open a door to attempt some ambitious projects. That much energy from so many witches will be a tremendous asset to work. I'm super excited about forging a massive sword to slay cosmic horrors. Provided the referendum approves of that, of course. Fortuna, based on what we've studied so far, what do you think could improve Dahlia's program? Little affairs. Okay. These are the stances of our competitors. Capressa wants to continue exploiting them. Jasmine says we should guide them. Dahlia proceeds cutting all ties. She believes that we should not abuse our privilege. How do you suggest we do model affairs? Oh, with my own option. What else could we do about our relationship with mortals? I don't know. If you want to propose an alternative for Dahlia's program, it should be something drastically different. The current stance is the Covenant's offer so far. We reveal the existence of witches to mortals. Whoa, that's so radical. Coming out strong, what's your angle? Whatever decision we make regarding mortals will be morally grey, since they don't know about us. What I propose is a simple concept. Truth. I'm loving this. It'll definitely stir some chaos at the beginning, but in the end, wouldn't it be better if we develop a working relationship and make them aware of our capabilities? Let them ask directly for what they need. That is beautiful. But didn't you pay attention in school? Humanity has a troubling relationship with witches. They burned us for sport. Bah, that's only on Earth, right? The cosmos is so vast and full of model societies. Let Earthlings deconstruct their misconceptions about witchcraft. Yep. And anyway, on Earth they burned poor innocent women. What can they really do about the real deal? It'll be like revealing the existence of lions to rabbits. They can hide or reject us, but in no way will they be able to hurt us. You're underestimating Maul's drive to destroy things, but sure, that could make our program look strong. We can spin a good angle from it, preparing to be attacked in any debates, though. I have the utmost respect for Maul's and would never underestimate them. I don't care what the conservative lot have to say about this. Revealing our existence is an honest approach. One I could be proud of. I'm game if you think this can work. How do you suggest we go to Mortal Affairs? Revealing ourselves. Substantial change? You make a great point. You want to change anything else? Hey, hold your horses. That one change is fine, but don't go changing my whole plan, friends. You heard the boss. Are you happy with this with the changes? Yep. Because we need this so that we don't get killed. That settles it then. Now, take a minute to look at our program. Internalize it, believe it, and make it yours. Dahlia, you're going to have to defend all these decisions in front of your rivals and the whole coven. Oh, sorry. I'm ready for anything. We're going to need the concept of it all. And for that, we're going to need a slogan. Slogan, fun. It's been fun all the way for me so far. You're really enjoying yourself behind the commander pose, huh? You bet. I got one. Power in numbers. It's good. I'd say it suits you. What do you say, Fortuna? Any ideas for a slogan? Make the coven great again. Stronger together. A real sisterhood. Very loaded. I like it. Loaded how? It implies that what Adana built wasn't a sisterhood, but it doesn't insult her directly. Oh, I like it. I'd be happy to insult her directly too, but this is super elegant and works for me. Plus, sisterhood is a beautiful word. Yeah? Yes, let's make sisterhood our flag. Perfect. Almost done. What else? We just need to start the campaign, right? Yes. And for that we need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. A poster. What for? It's not like there are any streets in space to plaster Dahlia's face. Well, send posters to everyone we know from inside and outside the coven. Try to have them set up common spaces, like temples or cosmic markets. It's a great idea. I'm in. Do you have any cool artists? Fortuna. I was thinking of your new cards have a lot of style. What do you say? Want to compose a nice poster of our friend? Are you sure? I don't. Yes. Make a poster for me, Fortuna. I love Dahlia. I love her. Please. Come on. You're really talented. Let's just squeeze your artist juices. Oh, what the hell? Here we go. Wait, actually. No, don't like it. gonna start over. I don't hate it. What do you think? Very neutral. You don't like it? No, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot, Fortuna. Thank you so much. Should I give it another try? Are you kidding? It's perfect. I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm going to keep it in my workshop forever. Shut up. I'm so ready to win this. Finally. Honestly, I'm not cut out for the politics, so it's too much work. I feel you. Anything for our sisters, though. Thank you so much for your help, Fortuna. You too, Patrice. I'll do my best to not disappoint you. Likewise. We might wrap up here for the night. I think we're about halfway through the game. Let me check. Yeah, we're about halfway through, I think. Let's see. Who's on my... Grove, you're coming in just as we're wrapping up. Hello, welcome in. Give them a second to see. Welcome in, guys. We are wrapping up right now. I don't know if they're stuck in ads. Yeah, we're about to find a raid. I think we're gonna raid Molly. Molly is currently playing Origins. But yeah, I think we're about halfway through this game. We will be back tomorrow doing some Baldur's Gate 3. So if you're into Baldur's Gate 3, please show up tomorrow. It should be fun. We'll be playing with Sasha. Yeah. Other than that, what am I doing after that? Let me think. We might play this game again on Sunday. We do have our 24-hour stream also coming up on New Year's Eve, which is next Wednesday for me. So this Wednesday coming up. So in 5 days we'll have a 24-hour stream. If you are interested in that, please pop on over to the Discord, because there is an event there which will adjust it to your time zone, so you know when we're actually doing it. We'll be doing some Peak. We'll play some Divinity. We'll be doing a few different things. So feel free to pop in if you're interested. Yeah. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.